What is up, guys? How's everything going? I do want to apologize if you hear any unnecessary noise before starting the video. I'm still a beginner when it comes to editing, and also I am a long way to go before having a professional setup. Anyway, welcome to my first video and to my channel. If you like what my channel is about, then please hit that like button and subscribe for my future videos to come. I want to start off with my first video with a slight debate and also to show you who I am in respect with the Halo franchise. So without further ado, why is Halo Reach the best overall Halo game? My first experience to Halo, or to first-person shooters in that matter, was Halo 3. I was around 9 years old and I loved it. It was one of the best gaming experiences I have ever had at that time, next to Super Smash Bros. Brawl on the Wii, and, of course, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. When Halo Reach was announced, Halo 3 was the only game I would play until Halo Reach's release. As I said, I was also a fan of Call of Duty, so those kill streaks, claymores, in some sense, sprinting were things that I wanted for Halo to have. However, before I keep on talking, I do believe that there is no place for sprinting for Halo unless it is implemented, kind of like Halo Reach. Halo Reach came along and I was excited for it. I would watch every YouTube video related to Halo Reach until its launch. And as expected, from the customization of your Spartan to the outstanding and to this day still detail of the game came down to it being the best Halo overall game that had ever released, and it is a game that, in my opinion, is better than Halo 5 and completely destroys Halo 4. I'm not an OG gamer exactly because I did not start playing Halo until Halo 3. However, I do not believe myself as the quote-unquote new incomers to gaming exactly. By that is saying that I understood what Halo represented before and after Bungie left the Halo franchise and hands to 343 Industries. So that wraps up who I am. Not exactly. I haven't presented myself yet. I'm GamerGhost51, and I am a casual gamer in the Xbox gaming community. So now that you know who I am and where I come from to make that bold statement that Halo Reach is the best Halo, I will move on with my main points as to why I say that. Halo Reach came out in an era of gaming where the gaming industry started shifting from a story-focused and slower-paced games to an all-out, non-stop movement and action-packed gaming experience. And Halo was going to be left behind in some way if it did not innovate, so Halo Reach had the perfect formula between a slow-paced iconic gameplay and the fast, mainstream experience. By having impeccable details in its graphic design, having Spartan armor abilities, and having the best formula of customization for your Spartan makes it my 3 reasons why Halo Reach is the best overall Halo game. I will not be talking about Forge, Firefight, nor campaign modes because for one, generally speaking, until Halo 5, Halo Reach's Forge was arguably the best Forge in any Halo game. As for the Firefight, there has been only 2 games with true Firefight modes, Halo 3 ODST and Halo Reach. I personally do not consider Halo 5's Warzone Firefight to be a true Firefight experience, but I do enjoy it nonetheless. And between Halo 3 ODST and Halo Reach's Firefight, it is clear that Halo Reach's Firefight is a fully fledged mode with endless ways to play and customization. My last point is campaign, the only reason because it is a story, and not that I do not want to talk about it, but it is that I do believe that Halo Reach's campaign was good, but wasn't the best. In short, the best Forge is Halo 5, nevertheless, Halo Reach is behind it in second place. For Firefight, Halo 3 ODST being its only competitor, Halo Reach takes the crown. As for the story, maybe third place behind Halo 2 and 3. But as of right now, only with Forge, Firefight, and Campaign exclusively, Halo Reach seems to be at a high rank among the other Halo games regarding these 3 topics. Now that I have those out of the way, onto the main points I want to focus on. Starting off with the visuals. Halo seems to have always been up to date when it comes to graphics, but in a design standpoint, it was kept the same, for the reason to keep it iconic. So unlike 343 Industries that completely changed the whole overall design of what Halo represented, Halo Reach kept everything iconic but with a flair of modernism. I am not saying that keeping the iconic design is bad. All I'm saying is that in Halo Reach, everything of this game was amped up in design and in details. You would be surprised of how detailed this game actually is. There is nothing since the game came out that I could pinpoint that this was left unfinished. The game seems as if Bungie had all the time in their hands to build this game perfectly, with nothing left behind. The BR, Energy Sword, the assassinations, such a small mechanic that was left perfectly detailed. The timing of the real life movement that is given to the sequence of an assassination is just perfect. It gives you time to appreciate what goes through an assassination, unlike Halo 4 and 5 that blazes through them. Seeing your badass Spartan take out a knife and finish the kill is just one of those moments that, if done right, is worth doing it every time you have the chance. And this is just one example that Halo 5 does not compete even if it has a variety of different assassinations as well as having useless elaborate ones. As the quote says, quality over quantity. Look at that, even the fingers are all like ready to freaking stab someone. And his fingers are all like, oh, I'm about to die. It's not, this is so detailed. He fists here. Bam. Like his body, body language just matches what should be happening in real life. And look how fluent he's thrown. And this whole sequence, look how fluent this is. Between him dying, his gun dropping, his grenades and everything, and me walking away. Couldn't do it more fluent than that. The detail with any explosion or kill, as well as the mechanics of your Spartan, is done right. If you want to see how realistic Halo Reach is, I highly suggest you checking out Halo Reach Mythbusters by DefendTheHouse. I will leave a link to them in the description for you. There is so much detail in Halo Reach that I will not be able to pinpoint everything for you. Play the game and analyze it for yourself. I don't really think I gave you like more than enough time with no noise other than just looking at the Spartan of Halo 5. I don't think I really need to say what his plastic looks good on him. I can't say that. The graphics look good. I mean, I'm playing on the Xbox One X, so I don't have a 4K TV, but I am looking at it really well, I guess. But still, it does not suffice, you know? 2010, 15? So, I mean, these wings just, I don't know, I don't like it that much. The back looks all naked. Shoulder plates, which aren't really on the shoulder. Like in Halo Reach, they're kind of like in the bicep and the tricep. So the shoulders are naked. I mean, probably that would make sense to have mobility. But, I mean, where's the customization? That's what I do not like at all. Everyone knows there's some problem with Halo 5's coloring, contrast, metal, plastic. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's like shiny. There's blazing sun outside. Blazing sun. And the Spartan is glowing. It's not reflecting the sun exactly. It's just glowing. I want you to look real closely. It doesn't look like a sky. It looks like a wallpaper. I know it is, and it should be, I guess. But it looks like a wallpaper. If you look closely, look at the clouds, look at the separation between the halo and the cloud. It looks exactly as if it was a wallpaper for the sky. Like a wallpaper you would put in a bedroom as a kid. So that's just a graphical detail I didn't realize right now. And obviously, as you could see, I'm not freaking out with the graphics. It doesn't look... It's not impressive at all. It's not... Oh, look. That's impressive. You could look straight inside the pistol. That's impressive. But other than that, the lighting, everything else just doesn't fit the fingers. Why is it all glovey, like boxing gloves? I don't like that. Call me old-fashioned, but Halo 5, I appreciate the work, the sound design completely, but I mean, look at that. I'm looking straight into the sun. The lighting of the gloves, the boxing gloves looks good, but geez, it looks like a wallpaper. Anyway, there is just so much detail I am able to show you about Halo Reach, but unfortunately it would take more than one video to cover, and this is not a visual comparison between all the other Halos. There are plenty of videos online that show you just that. Okay, so here's my beautiful Spartan that I absolutely love, and I've worked so hard achieving those credits to buy my armor to look like a steroid Master Chief. Alright, so onto the details. So very briefly, just the highlights that I always look at. You could see that since it's your Spartan and your customization, your wrist, like right here, your shoulders, your helmet, everything will reflect onto everything else, like the shadows, for example. There's Emil's knife down here. Below, look at that. There's a warning sign below the leg. Like, those calves. A warning sign. Are you serious right now? There is a percentage of megabytes occupied just to tell you that there's like an electricity warning sign there. Hopefully one day 343 Industries will make a 4K version of this game, and it will look incredible, as if it doesn't look incredible now. Alright, so you can see the hand opens, it reaches down to the shoulder. Boom. I mean, there isn't a clip or anything. That's fine. This is a 2010 game. So I'm going to fast forward. Here I'm just like hitting at nothing, trying to show you stuff. This is a shot right here. Look at this shot. So beautiful. The detail in the guns, just everything looks... It looks simplistic, but with detail. That innovated detail from Halo 3 to Halo Reach. That Reach needed. That dedicated time to actually put into detail, to put in like this red just stickers on it. The bullets itself. Look at the detail they have. It's just... It's useless detail, but that's what makes a game incredible. That's what makes this game incredible. It's the details that create the big scenario, the big picture. The gun turns red. The weapon turns red. Your hand turns red. You're illuminated with fire in your back. With those jets. Just everything. Nothing is left behind. Oh yeah, I love how armor lock looks. It's incredible. I love armor lock. I don't use it personally that much. I completely love it when I use it, and I will say why I don't hate it like most of Halo fans, they hate this. I completely love it. When they took it off in Halo 4 and put the shield in front of you, I completely hated that. Checking how each one looks. Invisibility kind of is useless sometimes in this game, or most of the time, so let's see how this looks in evading. Alright, so I evaded back. Look at the body language of evading backwards. Just the hand is off the gun, but it's still pointing towards wherever you want to target at. Probably it's as smooth and as natural as evading in Gears of War when you're rolling in Gears of Wars, and that's a franchise that is known for rolling. So that's just, look at to the side. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That's something I didn't realize until now. Look how incredible this looks, evading to the side. Oh my gosh. Wow, I'm telling you, every time I try to look for details in this game, it never disappoints. Never disappoints. Ever. Alright, so this is the hologram. I usually use it just to see how sexy I look. Alright, so here I want to talk about my point as to why I think crouching looks so amazing. Look how, probably the best crouching off of any game. The design just goes so well. The way they move, they cross their legs, how the Spartan aims, the whole design when it comes to crouching is just looks amazing. The shadowing, just everything. Just amazing. The whole design. My opinion to that is just flawless. Flawless design, flawless engineering, flawless everything. Just amazing. If you want to visually see Halo comparisons, I will leave a link to Jarek for Gaming Dragon, who has made the perfect comparison videos with the evolution of weapons and all of the Halos. I surely do hope I gave my first point across, and I showed you why Halo Reach is the best looking Halo. It simply has the small details that no other Halo has. And this is it for this video, because my Intel Core i3 4GB RAM laptop has given everything it has to survive this editing. So next video will be on the second and third points, which are armor abilities and customization. Oh yeah, in case you were wondering and cared anything about this match that you have been saying this whole time, this is the score I got. Well, see ya.